Recent verified reporting confirms that the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, continues to carry out targeted strikes against Hamas operatives in Gaza, even after a ceasefire agreement in late 2025. In early May 2026, Israeli forces identified armed Hamas fighters near their positions in northern Gaza and carried out precision airstrikes to eliminate what they described as an immediate threat. In at least one confirmed incident, Israeli aircraft tracked suspects on the ground and struck them, including individuals attempting to flee after initial contact, demonstrating a pattern of aerial surveillance followed by rapid engagement. At the same time, Israel is expanding its air power capabilities, approving the purchase of advanced fighter jets such as the F-35 and F-15 variants to maintain long-term military superiority. The scene unfolds with a tense stillness that hangs over the battlefield, an uneasy calm broken only by the distant hum of aircraft engines cutting through the sky. Far above, an Israeli fighter jet circles with calculated precision, its sensors scanning every inch of terrain below. What appears at first glance to be an empty stretch of land quickly becomes the center of a high-stakes pursuit. On the ground, a small group of armed militants moves cautiously, unaware that they are being watched from above. Their path is deliberate but hurried, suggesting urgency, perhaps an attempt to reposition or even escape. What they don't realize is that every step they take is being tracked in real time. Inside the cockpit, the pilot remains composed, eyes fixed on the targeting system. Data streams across multiple screens, painting a digital picture of the situation below. Coordinates lock in, movement is confirmed, the mission shifts instantly from surveillance to engagement. The aircraft banks slightly, maintaining visual contact. The militants begin to spread out as though sensing danger. One breaks into a sprint, another looks back, scanning the sky, but it's too late. What follows is a sequence that underscores the sheer speed and precision of modern aerial warfare. A voice comes through the communication channel, steady and controlled, target identified, tracking movement on the ground. The pilot adjusts course, narrowing the angle. The aircraft descends slightly, optimizing the targeting system. Every second matters now. The militants are moving faster, trying to scatter, to disappear into the terrain, but the jet above moves faster still. Another command is issued: maintain visual. Do not lose them. The tension builds as the distance closes, not physically, but tactically. The jet doesn't need to be close. Its advantage lies in its technology, its reach, its ability to strike from afar with devastating accuracy. Below, one of the militants stumbles briefly before regaining footing. Another darts toward what appears to be a makeshift cover point. The group is clearly trying to evade detection, but the effort is futile against the relentless eye in the sky. The pilot's voice returns, calm but decisive. They're running, lock confirmed. The targeting reticle stabilizes. A moment of stillness follows, a brief pause that feels almost surreal given what is about to happen. Then comes the final confirmation. Clear to engage, the weapon is released. From the ground, the strike would appear instantaneous, a sudden flash followed by a violent burst of force. But from the cockpit, it is a controlled, almost clinical process. The pilot watches as the missile streaks toward its target, guided with pinpoint accuracy. Impact, the explosion tears through the area, sending debris and dust into the air. The militants' movement stops abruptly. The chase is over in seconds, but the operation doesn't end there. As the smoke begins to clear, the aircraft continues to circle. The pilot scans for any remaining movement, any sign that someone may have survived or attempted to flee. And then there it is. A lone figure emerges from the edge of the blast zone, running, injured, disoriented, but moving. The pilot reacts instantly. One more, he's trying to escape. The jet adjusts its trajectory again, tracking the fleeing individual with unwavering focus. There is no hesitation. The mission parameters are clear: neutralize the threat completely, re-engaging target. Another strike is prepared. The second missile is released with the same precision as the first. The distance closes in an instant. The fleeing figure has no time to react. Impact impact, the dust rises again, heavier this time, lingering in the air like a curtain closing on the scene below. Silence follows from above. The pilot observes the aftermath carefully. There is no movement now. The area is still. Targets neutralized. The words are delivered without emotion, but they carry the weight of finality. The aircraft begins to pull away, ascending back into the sky. The mission from detection to completion has taken only minutes. Yet the implications of what just occurred stretch far beyond that brief window of time. This kind of operation reflects a broader strategy, one that relies heavily on surveillance, speed, and precision. It is not just about firepower, but about information dominance. Seeing first, understanding faster, and acting decisively. In modern conflict zones, such engagements are becoming increasingly common. Fighter jets are no longer just tools of large-scale warfare. They are instruments of targeted operations capable of responding to threats in real time. The integration of advanced sensors, real-time intelligence, and precision-guided munitions has transformed how battles are fought. What once required ground forces and prolonged engagements can now be executed from the air in a matter of moments. But with that capability comes a different kind of intensity. For those on the ground, there is often no warning, only the sudden realization that they are being watched, followed by the devastating impact of